In today's video clip, I'm going to show you how to brew Thai tea using Moka pots. So if you have a Moka pot cafe, you can also add Thai milk tea in your menu and brew your tea using Moka pots. What are the advantages of using Moka pot? First, it is stronger than pour over. It gives you a little bit of a show when you make the Thai tea or Thai milk tea using Moka pots in front of your customers, and you also get a very strong brew of Thai tea, very similar to what you will get from an espresso machine. First, let's take a look at the ingredients. For the ingredients, I'm going to use my Thai tea. This is a stronger blend of Thai tea, a blend of about 6 to 7 types of different tea, so it's definitely strong. Or if you have this tea, which is Chachamu red or gold, you can also use this. The proportion will be very similar, except you probably have to use slightly more than the proportion that I'm going to use using my own blend. For the milk, I'm going to use my milk syrup, which is a combination of sweetened condensed milk and evaporated milk, which I now put in this bottle here. Because this is a Moka pot cafe, I'm going to make it a bit more premium, and we're going to add milk foam on top. So we're going to use fresh milk to make our cold milk foam. To cut the cost of using a lot of condensed milk and also giving that condensed milk taste, I am going to reduce the amount of condensed milk and use sugar. Now, sugar gives you a sharper taste to your Thai milk tea. Now, let's take a look at the gadgets. For the gadgets, because this is a Moka pot cafe, I'm going to use Moka pots, and I'm going to use hot plate to simulate a roadside cafe or something like a small cafe using just Moka pots. I'm going to make this into 2 parts. Part 1 will be making per cup Thai milk tea in 16 and 22 ounces cup. And then the second part, which is also in the same video clip, it is going to be batch brewing Thai milk tea using the Moka pots. I'm going to start by using a 2-cup Moka pot. This is also equivalent to a 3-cup. This is the same size as this one, okay? And then we're going to fill our boiler with water just below the pressure valve. So there is a line in here which shows the level that we should put the water in. So I'm going to put it there, and that is about 150 milliliters. So I have already measured that. So if you want to see how much exactly is that in milliliters, so I'm going to put it here into my measuring cup, and as you can see, that is exactly 150 milliliters of water. So I'm going to put this back. If you'd like to make it faster, that means brew your tea faster, I would suggest that you use warm water instead of room temperature water. 1.5 tablespoons of my Thai tea. If you have a dosing funnel, use a dosing funnel there. And I'm going to use 1.5 tablespoons of my tea. And just like what you do for when you brew espresso, you can use a coffee stirrer to distribute the tea evenly, and then tap it, put it in your boiler, and then lock the pot on and place it on my hot plate. So whilst waiting for that one, I am also going to make another batch. Okay, so the same thing here. I'm going to fill this to about 150 milliliters and then lock the pot on. Use the same amount of Thai tea, use my dosing funnel there, and use 1.5 tablespoons of my Thai tea. Distribute the tea evenly, give it a little tap, and then lock the pot on. For this, I'm going to use all of the brewed tea that came from my Moka pot. Add the milk syrup, add the sugar, pour into your cup of ice. This is a really strong blend, and you can see that the color is not your regular orange color. And now to top it up with milk foam. To make the milk foam, if you haven't yet seen my video, do check it out. Thai milk tea using 1 brew of 3 cup or 2 cup mocha pot. And now for my 3 cup mocha express. Watch carefully, and as soon as the water or the tea comes out into your pot, wait for it to fill up to about halfway, and then turn off the heat of your hot plate or take it off the heat, and then put it back on until you're sure that all the brewing has stopped completely. And now for my 22 ounces, I am going to use 1 brew of my mocha pot here and put all of it in my measuring cup. 1 tablespoon of sugar, so it's a little bit sweeter. 2 ounces or 60 ml of my milk syrup, so that will be 6 pumps. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Start to combine. Now, using a cylinder glass is actually a practice amongst many of the street cafe here in Thailand, and you keep stirring it and give you that better aroma as you stir. Okay, and I can definitely smell it here. And now to pour into our glass of 22 ounces. Okay, and just to make sure it is full to the top, add your milk foam. And this is our Thai milk tea using a single brew from a 3 cup mocha express and 22 ounces cup. To batch brew, we are going to make use of a large mocha pot. I'm using a 4 cup briquette, which is equivalent to a 6 cup mocha pot. Fill up the boiler just to the level indicated, and that is approximately 300 milliliters of water. For the filter basket, because this is double the size, I'm going to use 3 scoops or 3 tablespoons of my Thai tea. 1, 2, 3. Well, this doesn't fit there. I do have 1 more dosing funnel for a larger mocha pot. So this is for 3 cup, this is for 6 cup, right there. And then you can use the coffee stirrer to distribute the Thai tea evenly. Give it a tap and make sure it's level. So you can see that the basket is not full because the tea will bloom, and then lock the pot on. And now for a regular no brand mocha pot. This is a 6 cup mocha pot. I'm going to fill the boiler. This one doesn't have a line to indicate where the water level should be. I'm just going to fill it to just below the pressure gauge. Fill it with 3 tablespoons. Distribute evenly. Give it a tap. Level. Make sure it is not full. Put it on the boiler and lock the pot on. As you see the tea coming out into the pot, I would suggest that you watch it very closely. Halfway, take it off the heat. Because you want to get all the water out of the boiler, then you put it back on the heat because now it's stopped brewing. Put it back on the heat and wait for it to completely finish brewing. Now let's see how much was the yield for my 4 cup briquette. We started with 300 and we're down to about 250. And you get a lesser yield here. From the batch that we made, let's make a 22 ounce cup. The recipe that I use is 150 ml of my brewed tea. There you go. And then I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of sugar. This will be on the sweet side. So stir. It is very, very dark here. And then I'm going to add my milk syrup. I'm going to put 60 ml or 6 pumps, 3, 4, 5, 6. And look at that very dark color here. Now to pour into our cup of ice. beautiful Thai milk tea here. Stir. And then finish it off with milk foam. Very, very thick and creamy milk foam. And you have Thai milk tea in 22 ounces cup using batch brewed tea. Now, let me give this a try. So once they're together, it looks absolutely amazing. The color is just perfect. Well, some of you have been asking me, why is it that in Europe they don't get the same orange color? Well, the reason is because even if you are using the same tea, this Chatramu brand, the recipe or the ingredients will not be the same when it is sent to overseas, because some of the ingredients may be banned in some countries. But this is how we like our Thai milk tea. Rather orange, but my version of the Thai tea is not as orange as it is, because I use a lot more Ceylon tea here, so it's stronger, even the color is darker. How about the taste? This to me is a little bit on the sweet side, but this is the commercial recipe. You can skip the sugar if you think it's too sweet, but this is just the perfect way of making Thai milk tea. The 16 ounces. This is perfect. You can taste the tea, you can smell the tea, and the sweetness is just perfect. Again, if you don't like to make it too sweet, just take off the sugar. If you'd like it to be such a novelty, you can brew it per cup and let your customer actually see you prepare the Thai milk tea right in front of them. But if you have a large queue in front of you, I would suggest that you go ahead and make a batch brew. Now this batch could last for at least 7 days. And the good thing about brewed Thai tea, the longer you keep it, the better. But the aroma deteriorates as it stays longer in the refrigerator. So maybe about 3 days, and then you make another batch. So there you go. If you have a Moka Pot Cafe, you can add Thai milk tea to your menu and serve all these delicious looking drinks. If you have any questions about these recipes, do let me know, comment below. I'll see you again for more of these video clips. Stay tuned for the next upload, which is how to make Thai jasmine green tea using Moka pots. Take care. Stay safe. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.